Hello and good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Althea, your magical minister, and today I just had to break the frigid ice, the iceberg that has been just weighing heavily on my to-do list. And that's getting started. Like every day, I find myself challenged with just getting started with tasks. So that's what I said. You know what? Instead of me doing this by myself and roughing it and trying to overcome it by getting ready to get started all gosh darn damn shit ass morning, as I usually do. Yeah, we gonna have a real conversation. And let me just sit down and just say it. Like, Althea has an issue with getting started with her task. And right now, being October the 21st of 2020, we don't have time for that, according to everything that's going on, not on just the 3D realm, because that's just an aftermath of what is transpiring for sure on the astral plane level. And we are charged to take some action right now. And I ain't got time to be trying to get started with the taking action part of my life, right? Part of my manifestation responsibility is to take action. And I have been struggling, but I'm feeling good right now. Yes, I am. I am feeling good right now because I have broken that iceberg about 2 minutes and 6 seconds ago, bitches. Not y'all, but you know, them things that hang on your shoulder and just weigh you down and slow you down, them bitches. So I'm grateful that I followed my intuition this morning and just got started. Just press start, go, press the little box, start your video, start your conversation. Althea, magical minister. It is 2020. I have grown, evolved. I've actually literally like died and been born again. In some context, you may say it that way, but I've definitely had my shadow work very dominant in my life over the last 2 years, I would say, and it has come to a accumulation of sorts this year, which led to that dying to that old self and becoming a new creature. And I'm excited about this. You know, it's October 2020 and I've had some manifestation requests out there in the ethers with the angels, guides, the ancestors, and spirit source to just make some things happen for me. And I want to see it on this natural plane. Yes, because I'm here. Like, I'm here. I need things here. I said I need things around here. So, you know, I got to do my work and get myself in order, spirit. But I need my stuff here. I need the manifestation of my money. I need the manifestation of my love. I need the manifestation of my relationships with others to be positive, right? I need the manifestation of the unfolding of my divine purpose that I desperately desire. The manifestation of my purpose. And it is unfolding. And I am unfolding the manifestation of my divine purpose. Just me being here on October 21st, 2020, having my voice be communicated in the ethers, potentially, with infinite potential, to reach some 8 billion people, they say, in this world. My voice, my words will not return unto me void. So I'm grateful that I have this opportunity. I'm grateful that I'm in this position to begin to use my voice and take action as well. So this video is now in about 5 and 10. So I'm watching my time because, again, this video was inspired to just go for it, get it started. And so when I reflect back on, okay, I'm doing that. And why was I unctioned to, go ahead, get started. Stop the procrastination shit, Altheta, Virgo girl. Yeah. Stop. And I'm listening and I'm hearkening. And then I'm recalling a time when, before I entered into that time in life where I had to begin to that shadow work, and I met a lot of the sides of myself, the other spectrum, the not so holier than thou girl. Yeah, the vulnerable, the traumatized stuff. And so I went through that, and that was amazingly, disastrously, but it was victoriously accomplished. Great. I know that there will be more as I continue to grow and evolve that I will need to visit about myself. But before I went into that shadow space, I remember knowing or getting these intuitive messages from spirit to me directly about walking in my divine purpose, which I use terminology such as ministry, walking in my ministry. Like, Altheta, you haven't been walking in your ministry. You haven't been using your voice, right? My voice began to become more and more diminished. And I kind of think, I don't know if that is what was the catalyst to moving me into that shadow work and space. But I just remember it distinctly that I felt spirit speaking to me, and I heard very distinctly that if you don't exercise your walk in your purpose and use your gifts, more importantly, your voice, my voice, but you don't use your voice, your gift, your talents, Altheta, if you're not walking in your ministry, then what are you doing here? What's the purpose? If you're not following the plan, what is the purpose of you being here in this time and space reality? My children are grown. I have a granddaughter, and at that time when I was asking myself these questions and spirit was asking me these questions, the one person on this planet that really made me want to tap into getting busy with staying here and walking in purpose and seeing my divine self and coming up out of that shadow work victoriously was my granddaughter. But when I was asking myself these questions in the midst of that, it was tough to think that I could walk in my divine purpose and I'm all wrecked up because, as I recall now, I was in the midst of the shadow work. I was in the midst of depression. Never mind, we call it this, that, but I was in the midst of fighting depression and divorce potentially, and and then the shadow self rising up, right, in the midst of the voice and a voice saying, are you going to answer the call again to your ministry? Are you going to start exercising your gifts? And what I'm saying is, like, what gifts could I possibly exercise in this conditioned spirit? Really, you can't. So you need to get yourself together. So I had two very profound, pressing questions or scenarios posed by the spirit at the same time in a very difficult time. And I want to live, basically. I want to live, not live for nothing, but I want to live in my divine purpose. So, hey, coming up close to 10 minutes, I'm able to probably close out in a second on this, that is the most important pressing requests that I need Spirit to assist, and maybe some of you listening may feel the same way. Spirit divine, give us the ability and the focus and the tenacity every day to wake up with the determination to get started in divine purpose. Hey, yes, that is the message of the day. Thank you, Spirit. Every day I walk in divine purpose. All day I'm like an airhead. But it would fall on deaf ears if it never comes out of my mouth, if it never reaches those that would dare to benefit from it. And so I'm going to unleash. I'm going to just press that start button on this video every day, because that is tied into my divine purpose. I'm a powerful woman of spirit. And I have a message, I have gifts and talents, and I just want to share my light, my life, my experiences. And I'm not going to have any expectations or attachments to this walking in my divine purpose. So thank you for taking this time out. Thank you for listening. I don't know if you hear my dog barking. This nigga, and mind you, he's white. He's all white Bichon Shih Tzu. He's barking like he's cold, hungry, starving. But we have conversations, and he's calling for me, and I'm gonna go let him in the house. So blessed be. Thank you for listening again, and until the next video, which will not be much further along in the next 48 hours. I'm going to challenge myself to make a video every 48 hours. Namaste.